welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we could have a girl talk. I really just want to chat. I want to have a little chat about anything. So I asked on Instagram for some girl talk questions, topics or anything like that. So if you want to ask me anything, please follow me at Lorraine A. Dewhurst. And yeah, before we get into it, please hit that red subscribe button down below. And yeah, let's get into it. Also, look how nice my makeup looks today in the sun. I think it looks so cute. I literally did this so fast, but I'm going to come into the shade because that'll annoy me. But yeah, I don't know why I'm stood up in like today's video. I feel like I don't know. But yeah, Owen's like on Xbox in my room, so I thought that I could just film here. But yeah, let's get into it. So I asked for topics like girl topics and boy topics, but I'm definitely going to do another video regarding boys, my experience, whatever people ask and stuff like that. So right, firstly, I really want to talk about what like I tell my 13-year-old self. Like, what would you say to your younger self? Like, honestly, I feel like I would definitely say that high school like isn't forever. Like, when you're that age, honestly, I'm not even a lot of people peak in high school, let's just be real, they do. There's always people that are popular, there's always really pretty girls, and like, there's always some sort of boy distracting you, or girl, or anyone. Like, honestly, I feel like I just used to be like, why don't I look like these people? Why aren't I skinny enough? Why aren't I this? Why aren't I that? And I feel like it just doesn't matter. Like, just get on with your grades so you can leave high school and go into university where you'll meet so many people that just don't give a crap. Like, after high school, like when we went to sixth form, no one cared. Like, there wasn't like popular, like in my personal experience, there wasn't popular people, there wasn't this, there wasn't that. It wasn't anything like that. People were just friends with like anyone, and everyone was just so much nicer. But I definitely say that. And number two, I'm not being funny, I thought I was in love at 13. Like, I thought I found the boy I was going to marry. I thought especially in high school, like when you're younger, and it's just like, these boys, right, mean nothing. I feel like telling yourself, if you're upset, I don't know whether this is 13 or a bit older, but I was so upset over certain people. Like, it would take me years to get over someone. Like, I just used to pine after people in my younger years and just be like, why aren't I good enough? Why aren't I this? Why aren't I that? And like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever situation you're in, you'll get out of it. Like, I thought I'd never get over some people. Even friendships, like horrible friendships that break down, you will get over anything. I was literally watching Lauren Worthy's video. I'm going to link it down below because she did a love like question and answers on Valentine's Day, and it was so good. And she literally said, this was regarding a breakup as well, but she literally said, you had a life before them and you'll have a life after them. And that is like, when she said that, I was like, you're right. But yeah, literally check that video out because it was so good. But like, exactly, like friends or boyfriends, you will have a life after them. You'll meet new people, like, especially with friendships as well. I feel like, oh my god, fallouts with friendships can be one of the worst things ever, but again, you'll get through it. Like, I am now have the best friends I could ever wish for, but it's not always been like that, and we've not all always been friends. I can get onto that when we talk about that, but definitely they are the top things to tell yourself in high school. Like, it's not going to be forever. Don't, and especially do not compare yourself to anyone. Imagine you all look the same. Like, you don't want that. Just be you and stick to you and just stay true to yourself. Don't copy anyone. Don't lie about stuff. Like, literally just be yourself. So let's talk about pads and tampons. I'm going to be really real with you all. I have never used a tampon. They freak me out. And I probably will never use one in my life. I will be pads always. And like, I know a lot of people think it's like wearing a nappy, and I don't even care. I love it me. Honestly, I love getting them massive ones, you know, like the proper like night ones that are like really long. I just wear them. I'm not gonna lie, that is because I am quite scared of leaking. Is that the term that you all use for like leak? I hate that word. Anyway, But why is every car going past now? I'm at the back of my house, you know? But literally, I don't know why. If any of you have any questions about tampons, I couldn't help you. I've never used one. They literally freak me out. I will never use one. And I am 23 years old and admitting that on the internet. Is that embarrassing? Honestly, I actually don't even know how. I just don't want to. Why is the sunlight coming through again? I don't actually know where to stand. I don't know where the better lighting is, but I don't want it to be too dark. But let's talk about body image. And whew, I've had a long journey with it. Like, I'm not being funny. In high school, people were so nasty to me and would call me fat and stuff like that. And I literally had like a really horrible time. Not all years, but like especially one year. And I look back and I was literally like a size 10 and people were saying that. And like now I'm literally like plus size and turned to food because it was the worst thing ever. Like, honestly, my mental health between the last decade, like 2010 is when my mental health just went really bad in high school. I was in year 8, and 2020, like, God, like, especially with body image, because you're surrounded by people that are all different, especially when you first go into high school, and I feel like people sort of form their cliques and it can just be a really horrible place. But I just can't believe that I look back and I actually like let people say things like that to me when I was literally a size 10. Like, I might put some pictures up, or they literally make me so depressed to look at because obviously I've put on a lot of weight. But again, never ever look at yourself from high school, especially if you're my age, and think that you need to be that weight. You were a literal child. Like, you were a child. Don't think that you need to be that weight that you are now. And honestly, if you want to listen to anything, listen to that, because it's so easy. Don't get me wrong, there's probably a lot of people that still have the same body shape as them, and that is also completely fine. Like, if you have always been a size 6 or you've always been a size 14, that is literally fine. But a lot of people's bodies do change, and that is okay, and it's completely normal. It's just so bad that things like that. I just turned to food and I was literally in one of the worst places ever, and turning to food. I'm getting more of a healthier relationship with food, but it's hard when you go through things that are really bad. You just turn to food. Some people, not everyone, but if you're like me, that is like my way of coping with it. And this body got me through some of the hardest times ever and helped me out, so I will be grateful for that. But now I'm going to look after it. That's why I do calorie counting now, and I am losing weight from that, and I need to do more exercise. I need to still work on myself, but again, like, it's just a hard one. But I feel like I am now well confident. Like, when you find clothes that you love, like, don't get me wrong, I wish I could like wear leather pants and a crop top and wear whatever shoes I wanted, but like shoes, like if I want, like, there's so many shoes that won't fit me because my ankles are fat, like, and my legs are, and I can't even zip it up, and that does make me sad sometimes when that happens, but it's literally fine. That I am rambling on, but I just feel really passionate about this. Like, you need to just be confident. Like, this is your life. You will not get another life unless you believe in reincarnation. But like, you know what I mean? Like, this is your one life. What are you gonna do? Like, you know, I feel like, I can't remember what advert it was, but it was like this girl that wasn't like as skinny as the rest of the girls, and then she just wouldn't go in the pool, and then she did, and she was like, you know what I mean? Go in the pool, live your life, wear that dress that you think you're too big for or even too slim for. Like, it's so easy to look at other people and compare yourself. Like, you might be a size 6 and really want to be a size 12. You might be a size 12 and really want to be a size 6 or anything like that. But if you want to do anything like that, just work on yourself. Like, it's hard, but you have to be in the right mindset to do it. But even if you don't want to, you need to love your body regardless. This is your body. I mean, like, obviously if you want to get work done to it, again, it's your body. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But you just need to love yourself, and it's so hard to work on that. It actually is. Like, a few years ago when I first started clubbing, I had no idea what to wear now. Like, I thought that I'd be too big for normal dresses, so I just used to go out in a t-shirt dress. It'd be a men's like top and some boots. Like, that is all I would wear, and I'd feel horrible. But now, like, I've just decided, I don't even know what happened, but I just was like, no, I'm going to buy nice dresses, I'm going to do this. I'll even get like a small pair of heels, I'll make myself feel better. I'll wear more things that are more girly instead of just hiding away in big clothing, because I feel like honestly, I'm going to be real with you. Any boy that I've wanted to get with, I have. My weight has never got in the way. It hasn't. It doesn't even matter. Like, honestly, it's hard as well, especially with your body image in the bedroom. But it literally doesn't matter. Like, I used to be so worried about like taking my top off or doing this, and it's like, they can see what you look like. Like, I'm not being funny, I don't look like a size 6 and take my top off and I'm like a size 18. You know what I mean? Like, if you're confident, that is the sexiest thing ever. It is. And it's facts. But, sorry for the little rant, but I hope that helped anyone out that's worried about body image. My DMs are always open though, and I can always touch on it again, but I do like to ramble. I'm very passionate about it because I've had so many really bad struggles with it in the past. But I can go into mental health on another video, but we can leave it there for body image. So now I want to talk about toxic friends, and this can be for boys or girls, but I'm just going to call it a girl talk because a boy talk is more going to focus on relationships, my relationships. Well, I have one right now, but I mean past. Sound like I've got multiple boyfriends. I don't, Owen. Don't come for me. But you know what I mean? Like, but toxic friends. It makes me so sad because I've been in situations like this where I've just not been friends with the right people. And I know a lot of my friends, even guy friends, have told me that they don't feel comfortable in their friend group, but they don't want to be lonely. And it's like, I would now understand it when people are like, I would rather be lonely than have horrible friends, because it's the truth. I would never have friends. Like, I am very cutthroat now. If you don't bring anything to my life, I can just cut you out in an instant and it won't bother me. Which sometimes isn't always a good thing, but again, with friendships, sometimes you have to do that. If they don't bring anything to your life, you don't feel good around them, why are they in your life, really? And it's the same, like, would you let your boyfriend get away with some of the shit that they're doing? Would you? And that is vice versa as well. If your boyfriend would do something and your friend would, and you'd be angry at your friend but you let your boyfriend get away with it, don't do that either. Cut them both out. No one. I'm not saying that, but do you know what I mean, right? So, toxic friends. I always have to ramble on these, but I feel like that's just better. It just gets it all out, you know. I've got no script. We're going rogue. I think a lot of friendships do need a break though. I have friends now that I've fallen out with in the past, but now we have a better friendship. Like, a couple of my friends as well, like, I have done that with. Not all of them though. I feel like I've had the same solid, like, best friends and met people along the way at uni and stuff. And at the same time, I don't speak to a lot of people I went to uni with, even though we may have been close there. But if they're not bringing anything to your life now and they're not making effort to stay in contact, you don't see them that often, sometimes you just drift from people, and that is completely normal. But toxic people, you have to get rid of them, because that just brings a negative impact on your life. It makes your life toxic, makes your life full of drama. You don't want that. You want to be watching drama from someone else, like reality TV. You don't want it in your own life. But I feel like that's all you can do. You can't wait around for people to change, whether that's a boyfriend or a friend. But let's just talk about friends. I'm getting confused. Like, so you need to cut them out. But again, if you do cut these people out, say they're not toxic, but you just need a break from someone, that is fine. It's literally fine. You do you, like, have breaks from friendships. I feel like sometimes that actually is needed. And also, if you are distancing yourself from someone because of the way they act, I feel like that is, to be fair, if you can't just cut someone out. Definitely distance yourself, start seeing them less, maybe spend time with other people, maybe get in contact with someone you went to high school with that you're really close with and you not spoke to in a while, like if you miss someone. But it's definitely like that. But I feel like your bestest friends will always just be there. But that's okay, and I really hope that none of you are in toxic friendships now, but all you can do is get out, distance yourself. I feel like I've had really bad friendships in the past and then you just don't realise it. Like, red flags maybe. Sometimes when your best friends and are free, there's always two that are closer. But say if they're inviting you out and not inviting you out, that's just not nice and it's not needed. And maybe also think why though. Like, it's not always that they're just being horrible. Sometimes you have done something to upset them, you're doing stuff to annoy them. I'm not saying that is fine, they literally should speak to you about it, but sometimes it's not always them. But definitely speak to people though about that, and if they're still rude, cut them out, you don't need them. Saying things like, honestly, there was a girl in high school that used to just be like, say something nasty like, oh, your makeup looks horrible, but I'm only joking. It's like, but you're not joking, and that's just cruel. And that, especially in high school, your makeup is like everything. Like, I didn't even go into high school for like the first 3 years with my hair natural. That's all I do now. But I used to be embarrassed by it. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you're a lot sensitive when you're younger as well. I feel like some people still are now, but especially when you're younger, you just can be quite sensitive, and it's okay to be. Just don't be around people that say nasty things like that, because it's not needed at all. Or if anyone goes near boys you've liked or you like, anything like that is weird. Like, my friends' boyfriends, exes, they are Ken dolls, they have nothing there. I don't see them in that way. I don't think it's right, unless you're completely fine with it though. Like, some people don't care about their exes and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, go for them. But I feel like a lot of girls especially will just be like, no, like, that would upset me if you went near them. And if they still do that, do something like that. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes it does happen where an ex-boyfriend can get with one of your friends and it automatically just works, and it's like they're right and they literally have kids together and end up growing old together. I would never want to be in the way of that. But it's just, sometimes if they were horrible, like, if you watched your best friend cry over a boy for like a year, 8 months, even 3 months, it's just a red flag. You can't be going near someone, it's not nice. It just isn't, and you're upsetting someone. So that was a little rant about toxic friends, but again, I just really want to help someone out. This video might be really long, but I love a long video and I love being chatty, and I feel like I'm a Sagittarius, right? I'm on astrology. I am on astrology TikTok and I love it, and like, that is just who I am. I'm a fire sign. I'm very, very to the point, very opinionated. I'll say it how it is. Anything like that. Okay, someone also said that you don't like girls that think not being a feminist is cool, and I agree. Like, why would girls not want the same rights? Because we don't. I'm sorry, like, I just scratched my chin. But we don't get paid as much a lot of the time. We're even scared to walk home alone at night. A lot of girls can't do a lot of things because of men. And how obviously the world was brought up that way, that men could do everything, even vote. And like, a woman literally put herself underneath a horse and killed herself for us to be able to. Like, how crazy is that? But I feel like women and men should all just want equal rights, and it's true. Like, we should all have equal rights, not because of skin colour, gender, sexuality, anything. We all are the same person. Underneath everything, we all have a skeleton. I hope so anyway, unless, oh my god, imagine those like humans in real life, you know, the show where they're like robots that can feel. I mean, they might still have a skeleton, they still feel, right? But literally, it's so weird. Like, there's so many just weird things that men can do and just women can't, especially in society. Like, if a woman came forward and was like, I've slept with 10 people, and a man did say the same, it wouldn't be the same. Like, the girl would just be called nasty names, whereas the guy would be like, oh wow, legend. You know what I mean? I just don't agree with that. at all. Like, people should be able to do what they want and not be called names for things like that, and it's literally just a joke. Like, I am so passionate about this, and I don't see why anyone else would not want to be at all. Like, and I don't like people as well that are like, but women do have rights now. Do we? Do we? No. It's not even just rights though, it's literally just society as well, thinking all these archaic terms. Like, this is history. It doesn't need to be in 2021. Don't get me wrong, I feel like over the years stuff is getting better, but it's just not at the same time, if that makes any sense, and that just makes me really sad. And I don't see why anyone would not want to believe in equal rights and want it for themselves, want it for their families, want it for their daughters, want it for their mums, want it for their sisters, everything like that, their friends. But I think if you want me to touch on anything again, I definitely can in more detail. I might actually write down pinpoints rather than just blurting out everything in this video, because apparently I have no idea what's going on in my own head. I feel like it's better that way though, innit? Someone said least favourite thing for female maintenance. God, shaving. Anyone else just bored of it? And sometimes just doing your makeup. Like, I wish I could just go on a night out with no makeup on and it'd be fine, but there'd probably be no one else there with no makeup on. But sometimes it's just hassle, isn't it? Washing my hair. Like, I have a lot of hair. This is my real hair. I've not got any extensions in today. You know, I don't want to sort it out doing my hair. Do you know what? I never straighten, curl anything. Ever. Hardly ever. If you see me doing it for a video, I am either so bored or Owen has been busy all day and I have nothing to do. But they're just so annoying, like little things. And skincare, honestly anything. I'm so lazy. Skincare, makeup, anything. Also, I wish I had dead long lashes that I didn't have to wear these, but £1 lashes, if anyone wants to know. Don't look too close to my eyebrows. I know you're doing it, right? Don't do it. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Let me know if you'd like a part 2. Follow me on Instagram, Lorraine A. Dewhurst, so you can ask me some questions or let me know. Comment down below and I'll definitely answer, unless it's rude. But yeah, thank you so much. And the boy talk will be coming soon, because I did ask for both in the same like question box. So I'm definitely going to answer the rest in another video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Bye guys. Hope you're all okay in lockdown.